Alright, this one is send Aaro. Not every case is a military incident, nor is science the appropriate discipline to investigate ufology. It is the occultists and paranormal experiencers who hold the answer to UAP phenomena. Reproducible contact can yield free energy, which brings good back into the world, benefits all of humanity, and leaves a post-generational impact. I have already sent Colleen to an advanced civilization who had her own flying car that runs on zero-point energy. David Walmsley, editor of the Globe and Mail, then quashed down her confession from publication obtained by reporter Robin Doolittle. They also left the French to be tortured in Bataclan Theater. Julia Shindoy, board secretary at RYERSON, and Charles Falzon, dean of FCAD, also had a complete list of predictions they squandered and quashed down the Colleen UAP confession from broadcast. They are on the wrong side of history and want to oppress humanity and increase the blood on their hands with more innocent victims. Catherine Tate, boss of the CBC, stopped reporters Alison Chiasson, Jill Dempsey, and Talia Schlanger from breaking this story. They have no idea how to turn on the emergency broadcast system and also relish in the blood on their hands of the innocent victims. They refuse to take any new information and are suppressing the free energy from the public. RYERSON and CBC reporters are useless in breaking such a story. Aaro, the All Anomalies Resolution Office, should begin a full investigation with a written report and place zero-point energy into the public domain. Hold the past negligence accountable and take and act on new future-seeing predictions. UAP contactees are psychic, can foretell future events, and can unfold the divine splendor stored in the 7 chakras of the human body. At least 5 Jane Does at RYERSON had an experience with my unfoldment technique. Halen is super strong, Shauna is psychic, Maya manifested gold coins, Jane Doe can fly and shapeshift, Colleen was a resident on an advanced civilization. I invite Aaro to obtain public confessions out of these 5 Jane Does, which proves everything I am saying. And we can orchestrate to send more diplomats to the level above human planet. The 7 chakra potential has not been fully explored. I put a few Jane Does into kinetic experience, but it seems anything one imagines can become a reality. Talia had a silver cord shoot down from her tailbone on her spinal cord and ground her to the center of the earth while she was levitating near the ceiling of the lecture hall. Then, concurrently, a gold cord shot up out of the crown of her head and connected to the universal matrix and her higher self. She downloaded new esoteric information into her 7 chakras, running along her spinal cord, which were vibrating and unfolding, operating at a higher frequency. Talia Schlinger is an honest person. I also have 200 witnesses to her experience, as it was an open lecture, Professor Charles Falzon, RTA class of 2015. Sadly, the cowardly sports fanatics in class wrongly thought it is better to leave NBA star Kobe Bryant to die in a coming helicopter crash than to warn him and prevent a tragedy. Talia refused to teleport with me to Los Angeles and knock on Bryant's front door. The cowards in class also thought it is better to pee in their pants and hide under their bed rather than try to warn the rest of the world about coronavirus, the global pandemic, and lockdowns, which CBC, RYERSON, and the Review were warned about. Aaro should act to get a public confession out of the Jane Does, prevent future tragedies, and place zero-point energy into the public domain. That was page 6. That's the end of my prepared statements. I made some point form for an ad lib, but I feel like I want to skip it at this time. Oh, can't find the page I'm looking for. Well, unfortunately, RYERSON is too low functioning and lacks the courage to do the right thing in this matter. I'm going to want to try. I've made some takeaways from this video, and I guess I'll just read it. It looks like it is in focus, but I'll have to read it anyway. So the takeaway of this video is to send Aaro. Zero-point energy is working. There are many witnesses, RYERSON, reporters, and police. The Jane Does are proof of what I'm saying. And I am talking about reproducible UAP contact. And well, Julia Shindoy is now a judge. They've given the matter to Leanne Sachs, the board secretary. RYERSON is mostly honest, but then the reporters, it was quashed down by David Wamsley, editor of the Globe and Mail. A confession out of Colleen exists. They didn't make it public. They know it's true. This is the CBC and Globe and Mail. CBC takes $1 billion from our tax. They knew about many terrorist events. France, the virus. Catherine Tate just hides under her bed in her soiled adult Pampers. Toronto police laugh about it. Completely useless. RCMP CSIS, useless. Just completely useless twats. They have blood on their hands because they had the terrorist warnings. Then they have the audacity to say leaders in counterterrorism. All you did was hide like cowards when I warned you of terrorism. That's all you did, police. And it's all you will ever do. Police are out. Completely useless twats. Politicians are mostly useless. I've now passed this matter on to Mayor Chow, Christy Wong Tam, Marcy Ian. I saw them on Saturday. I told them exactly what's in this video. They just shrug their shoulders and don't really make any movement. Aaro needs to pin down RYERSON, and this needs to be made public. And I'm going to end here.